There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in something, you do it only when it's convenient. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. So yesterday I was in a super shitty mood. Like, I can't even honestly tell you why. It was just one of those days where I was just like, I don't want to talk to anybody. I don't want to be here when I'm at work. I just really don't want to engage. So normally my routine looks like this. I go to work, get off, come home, spend some time playing with my son, give him a bath, put him to bed, then immediately go to editing videos and working on ideas and stuff for this channel and for what I'm doing. But yesterday, since I was in a super shitty mood, it just went a little differently. I put my son to sleep and then immediately went to the couch with my partner just to watch like some new ridiculous reality show called Yummy Mummies or some shit, which is just fucking terrible. But it's one of those things where I knew I was having a shit day, so I was like, all right, maybe I just want to sit here and chill on the couch for a minute. And then I had to kind of stop myself and remember one important thing, that excuses are for fucking losers. Like, nobody cares if you're having a bad day. Everybody has problems. Everybody has bad days. If it's not death in a family or something like that, nobody gives a shit. They might say, oh, you know, woe is me, but they can't spend too much time grieving with you because they have their own shit to worry about. So the more time you spend sitting around making excuses and worrying about problems is the less time you spend actually going out and creating things and finding solutions to your problems. I just feel like a lot of us spend too much time not taking responsibility for our losses and trying to blame it on somebody else. Maybe saying that, hey, I didn't get that job or that opportunity because this person didn't like me. You know, maybe I'm overweight because, you know, McDonald's is making that food and it's just way too tempting. Maybe you didn't get that job because you weren't qualified yet. Maybe you're overweight because you like fast food and not exercising. A lot of times it's just that simple. We have to stop making excuses so we can get to the solutions in life and a lot of things. And I find myself doing it. You know, yesterday my excuse was that I just didn't feel like it, man. Like, raise your fucking hand if you do things that you don't feel like doing, but you do them anyway. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you may not feel like doing something, but you got to get up and do it. And you're really going to feel like doing it when it actually breaks through. We all feel like doing things when things are going our way. You know, when everything's all good and the sun's out and the birds are chirping, we feel like doing it. But when it's dark and lonely, all of a sudden, we don't feel like doing things, which is total bullshit. You know what I mean? That's a loser's mentality. Not to get all preachy, but your mind holds you back a lot of times into achieving things. There's plenty of people that are a lot smarter than me, a lot more talented than me, but I always outwork them and I have belief in myself that I can do it. So those people that are more talented and smarter than me are still sitting back on the sidelines because they don't fundamentally believe that they can actually do it. And that's 100% real, man. So it's just one of those things where you got to stop making the fucking excuses and believe that you actually can do it and go out there and not be afraid to fail in order to get ahead.